Y'all, I do not have enough tea to drink during this video because this video is the one, okay? What's up, guys? This is Kelly, your favorite functional medicine nutritionist, your favorite personal trainer, group fitness instructor, your favorite all things health. And with this video, I am going to be talking about why I've decided to never eat chicken ever in my life again. I'm never eating it again. And I want to kind of go through a backstory with that. Like I told you guys earlier in the videos, I've changed the way that I've decided to do my YouTube videos because I feel like that we understand and we learn off of experience. I know I do. That's why I read a lot of documentary books or we watch documentaries or whatever the case may be, because we want to understand how this person got to where they came from or how to pull ourselves out of what we're going through, right? So in this video, I will be discussing why I've decided never to eat chicken again. So let's just do a little backstory. Probably about 5 years ago, really, I decided, so let me back up a little bit more. I grew up eating chicken, right? That was a staple in my household. My mom made chicken probably like 3 times a week. It was just chicken all over the place. I also was a young girl that started Mother Nature very early. So when normal girls, young girls, were getting their Mother Nature cycle around like 12, 13, 14, 15, I got mine at 9, okay? So, just want to throw that out there before I start to talk about why I decided not to eat chicken ever again. So, that came early. I was very developed. I actually was so developed. I remember I did ballet. I was actually really good. And I remember the ballet teacher telling my dad, because my dad used to take me to this awesome ballet studio where I'm from. And she said, you know, your daughter would be really, really good if her butt wasn't so big. I was always very developed, always very shapely. Fast forward, probably about 6 years ago, 6 years ago, I moved to Charlotte, and then I decided to do a bodybuilding competition. As I'm telling you guys the story, listen to this, because let me tell you something. Whatever is destined to be in your life will happen in your life, and you cannot stop that. Yes, we make choices to make us go left or right, but as you're getting closer to who you're supposed to be, things start to shift and happen, and you may not have control over that. Okay, so I was told I wanted to do a bodybuilding competition, not because I wanted to be a professional bodybuilder, but I needed something that was going to discipline me because I felt like I was all over the place. And truth be told, I don't lose. There's nothing that anybody can outdo me, outwork me, or whatever. If there's a competition, I will go 1000%, and I did. So that's why I wanted to do it, but I was told not to do it because it would throw off a woman's hormones, and she wasn't able to have children, so she was saving me from me. Anyway, I decided to do the bodybuilding competition. It went great. I didn't win, but I got exactly what I wanted to get out of it, which was discipline. Within the last 6 weeks of my bodybuilding competition, I had to eat probably tilapia and asparagus for 6 weeks straight. Hold on, let me fix this camera just a little bit, okay? All right, there we go. I had to eat tilapia and asparagus for 6 weeks straight. It sucked. I didn't care. I did it because I didn't want to look like a scrub on stage. So, with that being said, after the bodybuilding competition, you indulge, right? So you eat everything that you want to, but then you go back to what you normally ate that kind of got your body to where it was, because you honestly become a little obsessed with how you look. You're like, I look absolutely fantastic. I want to keep it here. Anyway, I went to the grocery store, and this was my first time buying chicken in probably about 6 weeks, maybe 6 or 7 weeks. And I went to the grocery store, got chicken, and lie to you guys not, I was going to pass out because it smelled so disgusting. I literally just could not handle it. It smelled disgusting. It looked disgusting. I felt like I was going to puke. It was like a dead thing, and obviously it was dead, but it was like a legit dead thing. So I was like, oh, absolutely no. I threw it away immediately, and I hadn't went back to chicken since. Now, ever since that time, I realized something about myself that I had never experienced before. My mental capacity, and not just because of being disciplined, but my mental capacity had went from here to sky high. I was able to tap into things that I wouldn't have been able to tap into. I hadn't tapped into my entire life, and I was honestly very shocked at how the messages that was coming in, how clear my mind was, how my pineal gland was decalcified, how just like, you know how they say your third eye, like literally guys, I finally felt what it meant to be like woke, right? And that's a whole nother story. We'll talk about that if that's something that you guys want to talk about. So anyway, that's that. Ever since then, I have been reaching new heights in all aspects of my life, and I cannot even tell you, it changed my life, completely changed my life. And so fast forward, I'm just coming back from out of the country, and I'm getting back so late. And yes, I'm a clinical nutritionist, but I'm human. So I'm so hungry. I'm like talking to my mom on the phone, like I'm starving, I need to go. She said, Kelly, just get fast food. She always yells at me because I'm like really OD about everything. And so I go get a chicken sandwich, I get some fries, and I go to sleep after that because it's super late. And I wake up after having literally the worst dream of my life. I'm crying when I wake up. Now, I'm like, what the heck? And I realize every time I eat bad food, like I have really bad dreams. Okay? So anyway, I'm like, oh my God, I'm not eating that. Like, this is why I don't eat bad food when I go out or when I'm about to go to sleep, because I don't want to, sorry, this person will not let me get over, like, anyway. So this is why I don't eat bad food when I go to sleep. Mind you, also, within that time, my body's detoxing because I don't know, I got a stomach bug, whatever. I'm like going to the bathroom all the time. So I skip a day from eating anything besides like fruits and vegetables, and then the next day, because I just need my stomach to settle, like I gotta go to work, like I can't do this all the time, you know what I mean? So I need my stomach to settle, and I'm doing the brat diet. All right, so the brat diet is pretty much eating bland foods to kind of not activate or inflame what's going on already. Okay, and so I'm like, God, what can I eat? I need something a little heavier because my digestive system is like popping, guys. And so anyway, I decide to go, and mind you, at this time, I'm not eating chicken, but I decide to go get some chicken because that seems to be the only thing on the market that's just hot all the time. Like, I'm like, I want something hot. I'm not cooking. I feel like crap. I need something to eat. Anyway, I go to Harris Teeter. I get a pack of chicken. The chicken is $4.99. And it's a whole lot of chicken for $4.99. I'm like, dang. First of all, how are they even making money off of this? Pay attention, guys. Pay attention to all these little nicks and crannies. How are they even making money off of this cheap chicken? Like, oh my God, $4.99. It's cooked. It's rotisserie. It tastes absolutely amazing. It tastes so good. I'm like, okay, good. Feeling good. I eat that, go to bed. Wake up again with a terrible, from the worst dream. Like, a terrible dream. I'm crying again. And so at this point, you know, when things don't sit right with me, I fast. So I go into this whole fasting thing, and right before I break my fast, I hear, okay, this is me tapping in again. I hear, as this stuff is cleared out, why is this chicken making you? And now I knew that chicken changed my mentality, but I didn't understand why. Now listen, when you don't eat something for a while, let's just say sugars. Let's say you take sugar out of your diet for 30 days. And then you add it back into your diet. You notice that your body is not as receptive to it as it once was before, because now it understands that it's toxic when what you're doing. But it didn't understand that because you kept eating it all the time. And so it was a build up and a build up and a build up until you removed it. And so your body can now, you know, be more receptive to the toxicity in it. And so my body is like crazy receptive to everything. Like, I was just telling my client, I have to be very careful, you know, when I go in the hot tub, very careful in the pool. But I mean, literally everything is, my body is just like, boom, no, and no. So anyway, I was like, why so something tells me, look it up. Okay, guys. So I look up chicken. Mind you, I already take all my clients off of chicken. I already know that it's a hormone crazy, super amounts of estrogen, all this stuff. But I look up the chicken, and the chickens are fed, listen to this, listen closely, Prozac, other antidepressants, anti-inflammatories, antihistamines, allergy medicine, and caffeine. Okay, and a group of, and I didn't say antibiotics and hormones, and another group of medications that kind of ties in all of that. But all this feed is given to the chicken. Not only that, the feathers of the chicken have all these toxins, and they feed the chicken, they grind it up, feed the chicken the feathers, all this stuff. Oh my God. So I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out to the point where I literally want to cry. Like, low key, I had a tear come out of my eye, because I'm like, how dare they serve these chickens this nasty stuff? And you don't believe me, look it up for yourself, okay? Prozac, other antidepressants, antihistamines, antibiotics, anti-inflammatories, all given to the chicken. So this is what I really want you to look at. If they have to give all these things to the chicken, what is going on with the chicken? This chicken is experiencing trauma. This chicken is sick. This chicken has some mental psychology issues. This chicken is emotionally sad and depressed. This chicken is extremely nutrient deficient. And you want to know something? This reminded me of slavery, really. It reminded me of human beings, because we feed off of, we're constantly taking antihistamines, we're constantly taking anti-inflammatories, antibiotics, drugging with caffeine, the biggest drug on the market right now. We're constantly doing that. God, just is like, damn, we're the chickens, right? And so why this was so profound to me as I relate chickens to who we are and how we be and how we act in this world, because it's true, that's who we are. Think about it like this, and people don't understand, especially women of color, that we get fibroids, we get uterine issues, we got all these hormonal issues going on, more susceptible to PCOS, maybe anxiety, depression, and obviously these things pass down. But if we get a chronic, slow drip of all of these different medications and just all of these different medications, these are being ingested into us, and they're affecting our psyche, they're affecting our emotions, they're affecting our hormonal imbalances. And so then we don't realize how, well, why do I feel this way? Well, why am I sad? Why are my hips grow like this? Why is my period super heavy? Why am I tired all the time? Listen, boo-boo, they're feeding you just like they're feeding the chickens. This is mental slavery. And what I really realized is that as we continue to eat like this, and this is where it was like ding for me, we continue to eat like this, most people continue to eat like this, and they don't even understand, because at some point, because like I was just telling you about the sugar, if you don't take it away, you don't know the impact of what it's doing to your body. You will constantly be in mental slavery, because you can't even realize the effects that it has on your brain, okay? This is why some people can't pull themselves out of slumps. This is why some people are in a lack mentality. This is why people don't realize that they are gods and goddesses already, and that you can create and have the life that you want to live, because you keep yourself in mental slavery. And sometimes it's not even your fault. You don't even realize what you don't realize. So here I am to open it up to you. And so I remember, as this goes back, I remember when I took chicken out of my diet, I was tapping into things in my psyche, literally, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think I am like low-key psychic, and I'm pretty sure everybody is if we tap into it. I was tapping into the capabilities within myself that I had never experienced before, because I had a slow drip of excessive hormones, excessive antidepressants, excessive anti-inflammatory, excessive caffeine. You don't even know. All this stuff that we're addicted to now, we've been having it in our diet. You just didn't know it. So I say that to say, guys, before you put anything in your body, know exactly what you're putting into your body. And if chicken, let me just back up just a little bit. Back in the day, let's just say, 60, 70 years ago, it took a chicken, I believe it was around 140 to 170 days to become a mature, let me get over because I am just all over the place, to become a mature chicken and ready to eat, okay? Now, I guess how long it takes? 47 days. So what does that mean? That means it has to speed up the process of production. How do we speed up the process of production? Well, we give it hormones to start developing a little bit sooner or earlier. We inject it with all these different chemicals so that we want to mask as vitamins to help it develop faster. Caffeine, like just so many different things. You just think about it. What I tell people all the time, listen, chicken is in the grocery store, is in the club, is in the gas station. Girl, man, listen, chicken is in the gas station. Okay? In the gas station, it's at your rest stops, it's in restaurants, it's in the drive-thrus. It's crazy the amount of chicken. There's no way that many chickens are being produced that fast without something happening. So anyway, like I said, I will never be eating chicken again because I do not want to have the slow drip of all those things, and I want to be able to tap into the highest power that I can possibly do so. And you can't do so if you're constantly being suppressed with the mental slavery of food. Okay, so I hope this video helped you guys. Love you guys so much. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Let me know what you think. I'm all open for nothing. Listen, nothing can bother me or influence anyway, but I will say I do love commentary, and I love to discuss. I love opposing opinions, and I love like-minded individuals. So if you have any questions or concerns or whatever, please feel free to message me. You guys have a wonderful day.